was on coming in, I was listening to Reverend Al Sharpton's radio broadcast today. I don't know if this was pre-recorded because I heard him mentioning a couple of times about, one guy said the day being the 29th or the 28th, and the Reverend Al Sharpton said that today's the 26th, so it could be pre-recorded what I heard, but it was all pertaining the Supreme Court and its rollback of affirmative action, which was predictable because the court is conservative, 6-3. I believe they have a 6-3 block. And then there's this thing about, people are talking about, maybe potentially adding, adding more justice to the court. My opinion, doesn't matter. I don't believe anybody should have a lifetime job and go, vote without being challenged, especially if they've been corrupted. And I believe at least 3 or 4 of those judges are corrupt. I'm just saying, that's just me. That's just my belief. Clarence Thomas, he is what he is. The situation with his wife. It's been a lot of accusations in regards to her, whether she's been compromised and whether he's been compromised. But he's not the only one. Several others have been compromised. So my thing is this. Go back to doing what you have to do to make a living in this country legally, as I said in the previous video, because you can't rely on people taking care of you. They got their own special interests that they're worried about. They're worried about their pockets, their paychecks, their vacations, their vacation spot, their housing spots, and everything. So they have their own agenda. And there's nothing we can do as citizens of the United States of America to undo that. They're on the court for life. Ruth Ginsburg, she held on to her seat to her dying days, not wanting to resign while Obama was in office. And so this is the result. Just one of the results that happened with that. They didn't allow Obama, the Senate, to, they wasn't going to push his nominee in, which was Merrick Garland at the time. And so this is the result you get. Like I said before in the previous video, you have the HBCUs. I believe we need to make them stronger and invest in them as a people. Invest in the HBCUs. We can be great there. We don't need these big white universities to prove that we belong in their arena, because they can just kick you out at any point. We need to stand on our own. And I'm a firm believer in that. Stand on our own 2 feet. We don't need help from them. We don't. And matter of fact, I think any athlete that's considering going to a major university at this point, I look at them as an agent. And you can take that for whatever it is to you. But I look at you as an agent. If you're not taking your talents to the HBCUs for 1 year or so to play ball and make that those institutions strong athletically, and bringing what you bring to the table nationally because of your high school accolades and All-American status coming out of high school and taking it to the HBCUs, then I'm looking at you as an agent. Because you want to impress me, go to HBCU and play ball. Football, baseball, whatever. Basketball. Show them love. And HBCUs, the presidents, need to stop fumbling the bag with the money. You understand what I'm saying? The money, where's the money going? Why do you have to have the grass is knee high on our athletic fields in these HBCUs? Why is the paint? Why is stuff dry rotted? Huh? You know what I mean? When I on a drive up, curb up, I want to see nice manicured lawns. There's no excuse for that not to be happening. So what is your presidents and your athletic department heads? What are they doing? What are they doing? So these are just questions that we need answers to. So, but you continue to chase these Kansas, these North Carolinas, these Nebraskas, these Alabamas, these LSUs and all that, because you want to rub folks hogging on with them, then you get what you get. Because today the courts told you that your complexion doesn't get you a pass or a seat at our table any longer. We got Asians we want to get. We want to get these Asians in. We want to get these Middle Easterns, Pacific Americans. We want to get them in. We can use that for that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not shocked. I don't care. I don't care. I mean, maybe it benefited me. Maybe it didn't. I don't know. You know what I mean? But I don't want to play that game. Never had. I never wanted to play the game of trying to do all this and do all that because of my race and stuff like that. I don't want to play that game. Because are you scared that you think that your degree is not worthy of the big schools degree or what they consider the big schools or the schools that count? The Marylands, the Virginias, the Georgetowns, the George Washingtons, to name a few. I go to Howard. If I went to Howard University and got a degree, should I not be looked at as just as great as the other schools? In the real world, unfortunately, they treat you like a stepchild. That's just the reality of it. So I get it, but no, thank you. I don't need you. I'm gonna educate myself and I'm gonna thrive. When I get that degree, I'm gonna thrive. If that's what they're telling me I need, a degree to get this specific job, I'm gonna thrive. If I get the interview, I'm gonna thrive. I'm gonna nail it down. I used to think when I got an interview, you granted me an interview, job is mine. That's the attitude I went in with. I didn't go in any other apprehensions. Once I got in the door, once the guys shake my hand or whoever I'm interviewing with, I'm gonna get the job. That's just how I thought. Maybe I was naive. But I'm not going in thinking, they see my, I'm black and I'm probably, I'm not going in like that. No. I'm going in with confidence. Interview, job's mine. Now I understand there's other things, undercurrent in play with racism and everything else, but I'm just saying my thinking. I wasn't thinking racism. I wasn't thinking like that. I'm thinking if I got that interview, I'm getting that job. I'm claiming it. So that's just me. So I understand the the acrimony and the decision and how it affects people. I understand that, but we can't sit high in the corner and cry all day. We got other options that we need to explore. And I'm not going to let a certain segment of America hold me back. Not in 2023. I'm sorry. It's not happening. There's too many available avenues and too much money out here for you to stop me. So I'm going to be all right. That's my attitude. I got to make an adjustment financially sometimes until I get to that point. Yeah, of course, everyone does. But you're not going to stop me. I don't need your universities. I don't need your libraries. I don't need anything because I'm going to make it. With the access I have out here, I have internet, I have this, I have a multitude of things I can learn from, that can teach me and I can develop skills. Don't need your big time universities. Don't need to play your game. Sorry, not happening. All right, so peace.
Where you going? I'm going this way. Zara. Don't want the people's stuff. Just hold my hand.
There's a brother who went to Shahada today. Actually, the sister takes Shahada. The last, we have a young brother here. Takes Shahada. Please put this in Shahada, inshallah.
Aida, you can screen the picture. Come back to the thing.
Kadi, come. Let's go to the picture.